This train is for Clifflet. The next stop is Rutherglen.
Happy New Year! Welcome back to you loyal listeners who, even with a 2024 resolution to listen to less audio drivel, see fit to rejoin me here on a train out of Glasgow to Season 4's first Forgotten Town.
We are now approaching Rutherglen. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
Rutherglen, Lanarkshire, population 31,190, rank number 343.
I emerged from the station at Rotherglen to be met by a police cordon. It's not obvious what the knotted tape barrier was blocking off, but I think I'll take the long way round. After that inauspicious start, I actually reached Main Street. It's quite a bustling wee shopping area with folks going about their Wednesday morning business in the midst of, shall we say, a mixed range of architecture. There's some rather pleasant Scots baronial interspersed with some less prepossessing 60s and 70s brick-built shops and some kind of complex that may include a bingo hall. Plenty to do here. Slightly unappetizing pubs. It's the wrong time of day to check them out. Blimey, the police cordon's gone all the way round. Must be at least a quarter of a mile from where it was blocked off at the other end. Probably someone on the loose down there. Oh well, I hope they catch them.
Hoots, man, there's a moose. Loose, boot this hoose.
Now, Rutherglen is a big old place. There's more to it than just Main Street shopping area, but a wee bit of reading up suggests that I'm not missing out on a lot of tourist attractions. I think it's worth paying tribute to this place because it has an important role in my challenge. Obviously I do try and avoid politics on this podcast, but it impinges here in that stated aim is to visit these 1,000 towns before the United Kingdom flies to pieces. The 1,000 towns, you will note, are the biggest 1,000 settlements in the United Kingdom, not some constituent part or parts thereof. And honestly, there was a time in the not too distant past when I thought I might have been up against it somewhat before a certain part or parts might see their way to ceasing to be part of the Union, which would, amongst a wide variety of other repercussions, throw my challenge into disarray. However, Rutherglen delivered a by-election bloody nose to the Scottish Nationalist Party. In so doing, may have kicked the independence agenda back down the road by a year or two. We shall see, but if nothing else, it's bought me some time. So, cheers, Labour. Here's to you, and others like you.
As we freeze frame on me trudging up a hill against the backdrop of Jeremy Vine's Swing Opera, it's time for a hastily culled infojection. You find there's more to Rutherglen than Dougie Donnelly and Robbie Coltrane, as it was granted a royal charter in 1126, and by the 19th century was at the heart of Scotland's industrial boom. But within the orbit of its looming neighbour Glasgow, it lost its independence in the meddling 1970s before escaping back to Lanarkshire in recent times. Lecture over. Unfreeze me on that hill.
Not just the sounds of a cheesy local radio station, but the sounds of honest toil. One of multiple houses up here on Clencart Hill that is being worked upon, improved, and otherwise beautified by the owners. It's a lovely wee part of town up here. You get a lovely view back into Glasgow. I can see directly over to the cathedral, which of course is probably a good 3 or 4 miles away. Like so many of the towns I've visited, an unprepossessing high street does not signify a lack of affluence in the area. And I suspect that the good folks living in these very nice houses up on the hill don't go to the local shops to do their major shopping.
They head over to the St Enoch Centre. But next time on Forgotten Towns, we head further out to Coatbridge, wondering if that will be more of a dump.
Central Harlow, I've been to Milton Keynes,
I've been to Rutherglen,
but I've never been to
Coatbridge, Lanarkshire, population 40.